Hello, welcome back to the stream. Today is 31st March. We're continuing with our core 2022 beta. So yesterday we did some new AI and it was doing pretty well locally. I did some additional fixes to fix the safe path logic specifically. And I was expecting this one to do very well, like 1200 or maybe 1.2K is the correct way to say it. But it didn't. So today we'll figure out why it didn't do that well and try to optimize some of the strategies that we've written, right? Yeah, but let's take a look at what we did yesterday after the end of the stream. So after the end of stream, actually I did a few things. So first thing is this npm run eval r. So this is actually compiling the result into a nice readable format of what's outputted by the CLI interpreter. You can see here we have so this is actually based on this statistics that we got from the Kaggle environment. So this is quite hard to read, right? It's quite hard to tell whether we won or not if the numbers are like very long. So I wrote a very simple JavaScript script to compile the result and output it in a nice format. So we know, for the attacker near, how many did we win? How many did we get top 2? For attacker far, same. For no attacker and for total. So you can see yesterday after we optimized or we fixed the safe path, we got total 59 out of 60 wins against our old baseline, the old agent we were using. So that's pretty good. I'm not gonna submit this yet because I feel like there's a few more optimizations that I could put into to make this better, but I don't think it's gonna do better than 59 upon 60. I don't really know. Hopefully. So let's see the safe path. Yes, the safe path optimization fixes. So I realized the previous safe path was not written correctly at all. Mainly to do with how it handled the what do you call that, transition, the modulo. So when you go off screen to another side, the calculations just mess up entirely. So I actually rewrote all the path function so that it returns the x path and y path separately, and then I do a combinatorial thing to combine the x path and y path. So you can see I get all the x paths, all the y paths, and I got all the combinations. And then I calculate length for each one of them based on the current obstacles in the map and whether it reached the target or not. And then I return all the possible ways for us to go from point A to point B. I think this can be further optimized by not taking linear straight line routes, rather take some detour or something like that. But I think this is sufficient for this competition. I don't want to go into A star or BFS, that kind of things. That will be very complicated and maybe more time consuming to execute. So I'll keep it simple for now. And also wrote some tests to test that we're actually doing this correctly. So for example, in this case, we're trying to get from my shipyard to enemy shipyard in a typical starter board, and the result would be the different directions it can go and the length of each path. So yeah, that's pretty good, I think. And also there's a special case that we need to handle, which is a safe limit. But because we only compute all the paths collision, all the paths that have obstacles, but not when the collision is gonna happen, because I think that's too expensive. So we have a static map of collisions that is gonna happen in the future, but we don't know which turn. So we need to kind of set the limit on the the number of turns that we want to consider. So this is especially useful for the last resort flights, because technically if you don't discount the future path, like in 30 turns later, then there's no safe path, right? Because after 30 turns, the enemy ship is gonna wrap around, and like you literally have no safe path at all. So I have to discount a little bit. That's where there's a safe limit. So the safe limit is actually defined somewhere here. Let me check. Where is it defined? Yeah, so the safe limit is actually defined in the our bot file, right? So the bot file defines the safe limit. So we only check the potential collision equal to board size times 0.8. So this means it's gonna be 38 times 0.8. So like 24 turns in the future. If it's beyond 24 turns, we assume that it's safe. So this allows us to discount the randomness a little bit. We could tune this parameter in the future if you want to, but I think 0.8 is working okay so far. So that's the change we did yesterday. So now the path finding is actually working. It's gonna actually find all the safe paths. So this will discourage our agent from taking certain risk. Unfortunately, it's the side effect of fixing the safe path. So I think previously what happens is sometimes it calculates the safe path wrong, and it actually went on an unsafe path, and it actually helped us a little bit because it's actually risk seeking instead of risk averse, right? And now that we fix the safe path, it's actually very, very risk averse. So it might not take certain risky moves that might yield high rewards. So that's something we need to be careful for once we fix this. So we might have to introduce some randomness to take like risks and not take the safe path. So that's something interesting to keep in mind. Right. For now, we're just gonna watch some replays and see what we could improve. I already watched some replays. I've got some optimizations ideas here. But let's watch it again so that we understand what's happening. Oh yeah, by the way, I also increased the font size of all the editors and browser because I think my screen is just too big for the live stream. So let's open all the third place and fourth place. All right. So this is one we got third place. Let's see what happened. Oh, we got eliminated. Okay, and it entered very fast. Let's see what we did wrong here. So here we still have some kind of advantage, but we built a shipyard, right? So we built a shipyard and we lost the advantage. And then we build another shipyard when we are at disadvantage, right? And this caused the pink to attack us immediately after we build a shipyard. So you can see here. Here we build the shipyard here. And once the pink sees our new shipyard, it immediately attacked us, like even before we send out our mining ship. And then I think once the pink takes this shipyard, it's just all over, right? So I think I already have these optimizations in my backlog. So I think we shouldn't take this kind of risks in certain situations. I just don't know, what's the correct parameters to parameterize it around. One thing I think is to consider our number of ships after we build the shipyard. So that would be current ship minus 50, right? So if the current ship minus 50, for example, in this case, 2 to 3 minus 50 is gonna be less than 200, right? And then it's like least among the powerful players. So then we shouldn't actually take risks, right? I feel like that's a good compromise to make. Yeah, so that's the first optimization I'm gonna make today, because I've seen this quite often in a lot of replays where we build a shipyard and we immediately lost all the available ships because it costs 50 ships to convert, right? So I think the correct strategy is don't build a shipyard if it's gonna cause us to lose immediately, right? Very soon. So how do we parameterize this around? I mean, we could do a grid search to find the best parameters later. So we're not too worried about, you know, the exact correct parameter. And it also depends on other people's strategy as well. So it's a dynamic thing. So in this case, so let's analyze this specific case, right? So at least we want to solve this specific case where it went wrong. So here we have 221 ship and the enemy have 317 ships. So if we want to really optimize for specific cases, we could just hard code, you know. If we have less than 300 ships and enemy has more than 300 ships, if we have less than 200 ships after we build a shipyard and enemy has 300 ships, then we shouldn't build a shipyard. I think that's at least the bare minimum I could do. Actually, let's try that. I feel like if I just add this kind of situation-specific optimizations, I would probably win. At least this specific situation. So it's at least not gonna do worse, right? I feel like, because in this case we're already getting third place, which is pretty bad. And we're already at the third place right now, most likely, because this player is gonna die soon. So adding this optimization is not gonna make things worse, right? That's the bottom line. I hope. So let's add that optimization in. But we need to get the current player ship count, right? So I think we can just consider a top player. So building a shipyard would make us 221 minus 50, 171 divided by 317 is 0.5. So that's pretty bad, right? Building a shipyard will make us have less than 60% of the strength. 1 divided by 317. It's one. So yeah, so that's ratio or absolute number. Should we use ratio or absolute number? I feel like at the beginning of the game we should use absolute number. Interesting. I need to think what's the correct parameter to set here. I want to be limiting this to a specific situation. I don't want it to be a general thing. Otherwise, it's just gonna screw up other things. How do we best describe this situation? I feel like the ratio thing might work. So our current ship count is 60%, about 70%. And then we minus 50. It's gonna be less than 60%. I think 60% is good ratio. It's not that risk averse, right? So I think I'll code 60%. Okay, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's do this. build shipyard strategy. We have top layer already. Okay, we can just add one more line here, right? Building shipyards in specific situations, right? If me.total ship count minus 50 is smaller than top player dot total ship count times 0.6, then global suitable to spawn ship equal to false. Let's add some brackets in case there's some weird Boolean things going on here. Okay, there's no weird Boolean thing going on here. Oh, is this correct? Would this be correct? Let's see. Top layer 317 times 0.6 is 190. 190, and 2 to 1 minus 190 is gonna be sorry, 2 to 1 minus 50 is gonna be 1, so it's gonna be lower, so it's not gonna build. And then here we have 241. Let's see if we're gonna build here. 241 minus 50 is 191. 230 times 0.6 is 198. So we're still not gonna build. I think that's the correct move. I think that's definitely the correct move. So it's gonna prevent us from building here. But I think this has to be paired with something else, right? Because if you don't build and you just stay there, you also die, right? So I think this is gonna cause the agent to be less risk taking for sure. So you need to add something else to compensate for it, I feel like. Let's try this out first. We run an evaluation. The evaluation is going to take very, very long. So we could do something else when we are running the evaluation. I think the evaluation now takes like 10 minutes to run. Actually, I'm not too sure how long it takes. Oh, actually, it took more than 10 minutes to run. Alright, so let's go through the other ideas that I had. So some novel ideas, we can make a closed farming garden, like, you know, like for example, you just build like a garden like here, then it's closed and nobody else can enter, and then you just farm inside. Feel that might be an interesting strategy, but I don't know, you have to control the mine rate so that it regenerates, right? So you cannot just mine them all immediately, right? So it's kind of tricky to do this. Also, another idea is to have a nomad fleet going around. That's like single fleet, like maybe 500 or 1,000 ships. It's just going around from like enemy ships to enemy base to enemy base, and it's like kind of hard to kill, right? So that's interesting because you can mine the cores on the way, and then you can, once you take over an enemy ship, you can like replenish your ship count. So that's something interesting I want to explore. Other optimizations I want to make is building the first shipyard close to center, sending out 22 to mine at the start. Don't spawn if makes us least ships, so that's something we're trying to do now. Prioritize spawning ship near enemy. Yeah, that's like, sometimes you spawn ships, but you spawn ship in very far away from like the front line, and then the front line doesn't have enough ships, so it's like logistics problem. So you might as well spawn ships near the enemy. Right, let's watch more replays since we have time for the evaluation. I don't think it's, yeah, it hasn't even finished one. Maybe I should make the evaluation 10 instead of 20. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. I don't know. Let's watch this one. I think this one is the same problem, right? So it spawned the shipyard when we have only 129. The top player has 157. So 157 times 0.8, so 94. So we should have 94, right? 129 minus 50 is 79. So we definitely didn't have enough ships to do the spawn. So that's false. Shouldn't have done that. So it's gonna, whatever we've written just now is gonna help us solve this as well. Let's watch another one. This one we got third. Okay, this one we actually didn't get attacked at all. Somehow we still lost. So this one is interesting. So this one we built our first shipyard here. We have 131 ship and the top player is us. Interesting. So we should handle the case where we are the top player. Oh no, our top player doesn't include us. Right? I think our top player doesn't include us, if I'm correct. Let's see. Yeah, top player is not us. We assign to us, but then we... Oh no. Oh, we actually shouldn't assign it. Oh, this ship count is 0. Okay, so it's fine. So it's always gonna assign to other people. Yeah, because the ship count is 0. Okay, it's good. Okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. It's not the best way to implement, but this works. I didn't want to assign to null because I want to avoid null stuff in TypeScript. The top player has 103, so 103 times 0.6. We should have more than 61 ships. 131 minus 50, more than 61. So yeah, it's not gonna make this worse. Maybe it's even gonna help us, right? So in this case, the top player has 260 ships. We only have 190. So we're definitely gonna be less than the top player. So we shouldn't spawn here. Yeah, you can see here we don't have enough cores to take full advantage of this new shipyard anyway. And then we got attacked. So I think maybe it could have saved us actually in this case as well. See how the evaluation is going. Okay, finish the first one. See this one, we are the blue one. So we took a lot of small hits. Okay, one small hit, and then we decided to trade. Took us a lot of time to get here. Our ship count is basically already less than the top player by a lot. And then we still decided to spawn shipyard. Yeah, we should definitely not spawn shipyard here. That was 100% a mistake, I think. And spawn one more. Now we have even less ships to defend ourselves against them. Right? So no surprise there. I think the pink coming to attack us also because we spawned too many shipyards and we don't have enough ships to defend each one of them. And the red basically just take over. Yeah, we spawned way too many shipyards and eventually they got taken over by the pink, and then pink is like taking advantage of us. Actually, here we have more ship. We have much more ships than the pink, but somehow we lost. I think because the red was attacking us, that's why we lost here. Yeah, we're being attacked by both, right? So we kind of expanded a bit too fast. I think that's the same problem actually. So I'm glad that all the things are the same problem. So I think we can fix them with this optimization. Let's watch this one. Okay, exactly the same problem, right? We spawned it way too fast. Yeah. So we're gonna drop from 115 to 115 minus 50, it's 65, right? So 65 is smaller than 65. Yeah, so it's actually smaller, exactly smaller than this. So this is 65. 115 minus 50 is 65. Yeah, it's smaller, right? So it shouldn't have spawned. Yeah, I mean, we could tune the ratio a bit later. It's fine. Oh, we have one more. So this one, yeah, we definitely shouldn't have spawned here because the top player has 244 and we have less than the top player, so we shouldn't spawn at all. You can see here, well, once we spawn, and we'll spawn again actually. Once we spawn, the top players take over. It's not worth it at all. Yeah, I feel like this is a solid optimization to make. I don't know what's the side effect though. Maybe it'll make some winning battles losing. So it's also good that we check the winning battle to know why we won. Actually, it's something I should do more often. Maybe spawning first is gonna give us an advantage in some situations as well. So let's see. We didn't spawn here at all. Oh, because nobody was actually spawning. Oh, that's great because we actually coded its logic, right? We don't want to be the first to spawn. So somebody spawn and then we immediately spawn. So in this case, we will actually spawn, right? I think 263 minus 50 is 213. 334, 0.6. 200, yeah. So we will still spawn. Oh my god, we spawned like 2 in a row. Wow. Actually 3 in a row. Wait a second, why did we spawn 3 in a row? Interesting. I guess it's fine. It's not a big problem to do this. It's actually not a very big problem. So I think we got lucky here. I think we got lucky here. Yeah, I think we got lucky here. That's not a very good strategy actually. Yeah, we won by the core count because that's what we optimize for in the late game. You can see we got quite close to being eliminated actually. I think that has some logic to spawn ships when we have less ships than necessary. That is keeping us in the game. That's pretty good. All right. Oh, we finished 2 evaluations already. Let's see. Quite close to the 3rd evaluation. There's some discussion. Yeah, the tight fleet combat is a little bit interesting. Now it's just if it's a tie, then both ships disappear, right? So could cause some problems. And also, you know, if you win a fight, then you don't really get anything, right? Like the drop is technically yours only if you collide with them. If you are like next to each other, you won't get the drop. So that's pretty bad. Hmm. Yeah, we should definitely reduce the evaluation episodes because this is taking very long to execute. It takes 4 minutes to execute one set of evaluation. So I think it's too slow. Yeah, it's too slow. Let's delete the old evaluation and then make a copy. Let's make this a eval 20. Yeah, this is the evaluation for 20 episodes. I think we'll evaluate 10 episodes instead. Okay, we got the result. So this caused us to win less when there's attacker nearby. That's interesting. That's interesting. I didn't expect that to happen, but I guess we can watch some of the replays to figure out why it happened. So the only thing we changed is this one. Let's see. We're losing when there's enemy nearby. Okay, so let's run the enemy nearby. Actually, we didn't lose, right? We just got second place or first place. We still got second place in all of the event simulations. Oh, this one we actually lost. Okay, that's nice. We got a case where we lost. Let's see, we were swapping bases while other people are developing, and we took a hit. And we took another hit, and we took another hit. Oh, we didn't take a hit. Oh, we decided to... I guess it missed the chance to spawn a shipyard here, and it caused it to lose. Oh, interesting. Wait, why didn't it swap here? Why it didn't swap with the attacker? Turn 191. I need to figure out why it didn't swap with the attacker. Yeah, this is why I say we probably need this to pair up with some other changes because it alone will make us too risk adverse, I feel like. Let's do this. Okay, actually it's already wrapped. 191. Prepare collect avoid big loss. So it didn't enter the swap mode. Let's figure out why it didn't enter the swap mode. Swap mode. My shipyard is 1. Distance less than swap. Fleet.ship count. Fleet.ship count times 2.5 is greater. Okay, we probably failed this one. 50 times 2.5, 125. Yeah. So we didn't actually swap. But but we did took the last resort. Oh, why did we take? I feel like this should be unified across the swap and last resort. Hmm. So this one definitely should also decide whether we want to avoid big loss, right? Actually, in this case, swapping is not a good idea. Right? It's not a good idea. Neither is leaving. So we should refactor this. Oh, actually, it's just this, right? To be scared. Yeah, it's actually this. So let's unify these two. So if there's a ship that is more than 2.5 times 2.5 is more than our current shipyard, then we need to be scared, right? Otherwise, we don't need to be scared at all. Okay, let's put this command here. Okay, maybe here. So we can replace this with need to be scared, so that we like consistent across different things. Need to be scared, and we swap. We just add another condition here. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Would these two contradict each other? Need to be served. The count is greater than total collect size. Yeah, I think it will still work, right? For example, we have 100 attacking 50. For example, 200 attacking 100. Then this will evaluate to true, and need to spare also evaluates to true. Because if you multiply 200, it's gonna be greater than 100, right? So this is fine. Actually fine. Okay, I think this should be okay. Let's try to run it again to see if it improved. Hopefully there's no other side effect. Okay, we won this. That's pretty good. Oh, we lost this. Okay, let's watch what went wrong. We were super risk averse. We're basically not doing anything at all. Just hiding in the base. Somehow we decided to attack. Oh wow. Uh, this is a weird situation to be in because we're like risk averse, so we don't want to build shipyard. But we're still attacking this guy. East 3 south, east 1 2 3 south, so it's attacking this guy. Okay, okay. And it's attacking more. That's like suicide mission, right? That's like suicide mission. The ship count, let's see. 365 times 5 is 1.8k. So yeah, we shouldn't attack if the enemy has more than 5 times the ships than us. I feel like that's a okay compromise to make. Actually, the red didn't die until very late. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we definitely need to pair this up with some other strategy, but I feel like it's not gonna end here. Should I make this? Should I make this change? I don't know. It could work out, right? I mean, it could actually work out. I don't know. Let's run another one. I feel like this is a separate, unrelated issue. Yeah, this one we won. So, but maybe it's a separate issue that we should fix separately. Need to watch more replays to figure out. It's just not building anything at all. I mean, yeah, I feel like if we want to do that, we have to do another thing to compensate for it. Let's see, what could we have done here? We're already like very far behind. This is weird. Why are we sending ship out when there's people attacking us? Let's record down the automation. Don't hack player, top player with 5x ships. It's something to consider. Yeah, this one is a little bit weird. We're sending our ships that is very far away when there's attacker attacking us. I think I know why this happens, but let's check the logs. Turn 19. Oh wow. Go back. Turn. Yeah, my medium. We didn't enter defend stage at all. Didn't enter defend. Wait, does defend have? Yeah, it's not definitely. It's definitely not defend, but it would go to the medium size as well anyway. Didn't go into the defend mode. Oh, actually, if it went into defend mode, it will be fine actually. So it didn't go into defend mode. Fleet ship count greater. Okay, I guess it didn't meet the threshold of 16. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I guess somewhere like 16. Oh yeah, it has to go one more down, so it's 16. Just outside the ratio. Just outside the ratio. Okay. Somehow this loop is very long. This is 10 plus 6, 16. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I see. So let's make this 18. Doing some fine tuning. I mean, this is definitely a good thing, right? I feel like. I think it should be good. I have confidence. Okay, we won. I think once the top layer takes off, we might be too risk adverse. But is that a bad thing? And maybe it's a good thing actually. If the top player is doing so much better than us, maybe we should be risk adverse. Very delicate balance, right? Very, very delicate balance to make. Okay, we're doing pretty okay actually. We're doing pretty okay. Let's run the evaluation again. Oh, boo, boo, boo. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. When it's running evaluation, be right back. All right, we're back. Let's see the evaluation result. Okay. Okay, did pretty well, I think. I think it did pretty well. It didn't need to be scared equal to false. And distance, some tuning. Okay, did pretty well. Let's take this, I think. They tuned the defense and build shipyard, right? To be more risk adverse. Interesting. We'll take that as a baseline, I think. We'll take that as a baseline. There's a few optimizations I want to make as well. Let's start out with the one where we send out 22 ships at the start instead of 21. Just a very, very minor thing. I don't know if it's gonna make it better or worse, but it's definitely gonna help out in the situation where like two players collide. Right? So it'll cause us to delay one turn, but maybe that's a good thing to not get attacked by attack. So it'll definitely make us different from other players in terms of how we operate. So this is a medium size. Let's make this 22. Interesting, right? Let's make this 22. Yeah. Does it give us advantage? I don't really know. Let's watch like 3 games and see whether it's actually better or worse, or it's like some weird thing happen if we change this. Okay, we got second place. Yeah, we sent out a little bit later than everybody else, I guess. That's a difference. And that caused us to lose. Oh. Okay, maybe this is a bad optimization actually. Maybe this is actually bad, right? Yeah, this doesn't look good. Okay, so this is a bad idea. This is actually a bad idea, I think. Yeah. It's pretty bad idea. Okay, let's not do that. What if we spawn the first shipyard closer to the center? How do we code this logic though? So we already did this. Let's put this into the optimization. The center is like 15, 15, right? I think center is like 15, 15. Let's see how we want to optimize this. Can we have a separate strategy to build to the center, maybe? Oh, okay, actually we can put it in the build shipyard strategy. I think we want to favor the shipyard that is closer to the center. So we were optimizing for the best reward. But maybe we could optimize for close to center. Yeah, I think so, right? Let's write a new function. Distance to center. Well, GitHub Copilot actually wrote for this size divided by 2. Okay, it's trying, it's trying. Actually, there are two centers, right? So yeah, this is one center, and the other center is towards the end. But I think in the middle somehow it has more mines. Actually, let's read the rules. Maybe the middle has more mines. I don't know why. Core is distributed randomly but symmetrically. But I feel like in the center there are more cores than at the edge. Random distribution of core doesn't feel random to me. Feels like the center has more core. You can see here. then the edge. Is it an illusion? The same as here. The center has more chords. Way more. Have to dig into code. Guess I have to dig into the code. Let's actually take a look at the code. Holy shit. It's actually close towards the center. Interesting. I think this is something that they never say, but it's in the code. So let's pose a discussion around this. I feel like this should have been discussed. We had them in Lux. Okay. Coordinate XY label at the edge. Oh yeah, that's true. That is very true. Okay. Okay, let's start a new topic. Core distribution is not random. The rule says that, but the Python code says otherwise. Right? This is, I'm saying this right. I'm saying this correctly. Right? I think we already know about this, just that nobody talks about it. This is okay. So let's take advantage of that. I think we didn't take advantage of it because I didn't realize it's actually coded into the rule. I mean, I did somehow have empirical evidence, but I didn't thought about it. But now that we know it's closer to center, we should definitely prioritize center. Distance to center, okay. So this is a number. So let's prioritize the distance to center. Const spawn position. It is no more result one. Okay. Good. Let's see. Least distance to center is infinity. Okay, that's fine. Const distance to center equals to okay, let's make this get distance to center. If center to center is smaller than this distance to center and this position okay, I think that looks correct. Let's test it out. Oh, but this will cause us to continuously prioritize center. Maybe that's bad actually. I don't know. We shouldn't always prioritize center. We should probably prioritize like the first few, but not always, right? Oh no, we already got eliminated. And it just, okay, it died. It's interesting. I find the log where we died. Or property of undefined. Okay, so we need to put here. Okay. This is bad. This is bad. Okay, let's make a variable. Fine, fine. We'll make a variable. We'll make a variable. Let's not do this weird thing. Spawn position infinity. Okay. Let's see. Okay, it's spawning towards the center. Okay, I guess for the first one it's good. Yeah, it's for the first one it will be good to spawn in the center. if current player dot length is smaller or equal to 2, then if for the first one, we need to do this else we still go with the same one, right? Position and some position and reward greater than that's reward. So this will allow us to do different. Only prioritize the first one. Honestly, I don't know if this is gonna help us. So we didn't win convincingly, but we did win. We did get to the center eventually, right? So that's a good sign. We didn't win this one. Well, because we are risk adverse, right? So we wouldn't dare to mine these mines in the center. Okay. Okay, it's not a very good combination with the risk adverse thing. Yeah, it's probably not very good. Okay, maybe if we had 2 of them, it would be good. Yeah, maybe this is just a bad idea. Maybe this is just a bad idea. Maybe. Yeah, let's not do this. I feel like it's not worse. Yeah, it's not good. It's not better than what we have. And it takes too much tuning to get it to be better than what we already have. Okay. Prioritize spawning ships near enemy when there's not enough cores. Yeah, this for sure we should do, right? Yeah, I feel like this one is gonna help. Let's watch a game and then see if spawning ship near enemy would help when we don't have enough cores to go around. It is sort of a coordination strategy between different shipyards because the cores are shared, right? So you have to distribute them. So like in this case, we don't have enough cores to go around, right? And somehow the shipyards in the middle is spawning more ships than outside ones. Yeah, so I feel like this is gonna help. I feel like this is gonna help for sure. I think it's gonna help. Okay, let's code this out. So it's gonna be different from the build ship strategy because the build ship strategy is like unified, right? So So we should definitely do a prioritized build ship. We have a frontline thing, right? So let's see. Frontline shipyards. We could move this outside. I think we should move this outside. Yeah, this is gonna be shared across, right? So we need to move this outside. Let's close random stuff. Let's move this outside. Okay. Control start end of stats. Coordination between ships. Okay. So I'm gonna pass in the frontline ship map into our strategy here. Okay. Frontline shipyard map. I feel like we should put them in a unified space, but I guess this works for now. So we don't have to repeatedly compute this. That's another good thing about this. Okay, so we got the frontline shipyards here. So let's build a separate strategy to prioritize spawning ship for the frontline. Frontline. Right? Capitalize frontline. I didn't. Okay. Frontline build ship strategy. So this is gonna take in a frontline shipyard map. Why do we need top player? Oh, okay, this one. Okay, sure. Frontline build ship. This is gonna be a prefix. If not, frontline should be our map. Position string return force. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that looks good. Yeah. And then if it's frontline, then we should just build, right? Okay, I think that makes sense. All right, let's put this into our 3D map. Wait, why is it not auto-completing? Oh, this is weird. It didn't auto-complete for me. Yard map. Okay. Peaceful ending. Well, main disadvantage. We'll put this here. Else, we'll also prioritize building on front line. Otherwise, we will prioritize building front line as well. Okay, let's see how it works. Strategy. Two, 8, 4. Okay, this is problematic. This is problematic. Let's just delete this. Yeah. Let's just delete this. I don't think we need that. Okay, we can find it from the git history if we really need it. It's a waste of time trying to fix that. I also have it in the dist. Yeah, we have it in the dist anyway, so it's not a big problem. Okay, it didn't win. But I think all the front lines are doing fine. I guess the front line is too busy fighting, right? It doesn't really, have chance to spawn or anything. Let's see. Let's check out the logs. F underscore build ship. Oh, it actually is working. It was working. Sometimes. Why did it suddenly start building? Oh, because it entered the peaceful ending mode. It entered the peaceful ending mode. Alright, alright, okay. Let's try to play another round. Okay, we also didn't end this one. I guess it went into peaceful ending mode as well. Okay, I guess this, when we are not playing against attacker, it tends to go into the peaceful ending mode because it's not easy to overwhelm everyone else. So we can't really see the effect of this. It also didn't end. We're still winning. Okay, let's try to run the attacker one. I think this is not very useful if we don't have attacker. Okay. Let's see if it was working. F build is working, right? So F build is taking priority. Yeah, it's definitely building. Yeah, it's definitely building. Yeah. Even when the resources are constrained, right? I think. Yeah, it should be, right? So, okay, I think it looks good. Let's try to run it. Run the evaluation. Also, just in case we lost all our progress, I'm gonna copy the dist folder to somewhere else so that we don't lose the previous spots that we wrote. I'm gonna put it in workspace, new Kaggle backups. Yeah, this will gonna have our old bots in JS, so should be fine. Now we can safely delete all our thingy, I think. Actually, why don't I back up our other stuff as well? I think all the logs, the logs, we should back them up. So these are the logs that I want to back up. Okay, good. Now we have these logs. And also this one. Okay. So this two. Okay. Alright, so I think we can safely delete everything else. Maybe this one as well. This baseline. Okay, now we can safely delete everything inside here. Nice. Okay. Okay, we'll run an evaluation round and I'll take a break. See you later. Okay, let's see what's the evaluation result are. All right, so what we were doing, let's see what we were doing. Oh yeah, build for frontline, right? So we prioritize building ships for frontline. And somehow that caused us to do extremely poorly when we have an enemy far away. Hmm. Oh, okay. In this case, so in this case, the red kills off the purple. Then we kind of kill off the green at this point. The red has just way more core than us. And we enter into a peaceful thing. Okay, I think I know why. It's building and then it's all peaceful mine, right? Yes, it's all peaceful mine. So why did this cause us to lose? Because we're losing more ships? Yeah, I guess so, right? Because like, I guess, yeah, this is bad for the peaceful ending, right? Because we keep prioritizing building ships around turn 200 plus. Like this is turn, yeah, around 200 to 300 turns. And this caused us to lose a lot of ships in the process. How's our attack doing? We're doing some attacks. Let's see what we're actually doing wrong. So we're spawning ships here. And we're like... Oh, I see. I see. It's attacking with too few ships, right? That's the problem. It's attacking with too few ships and it's losing very heavily. Yeah. It's attacking with too few ships and it's losing very heavily because of that. Are we sending ships to frontline? Oh, we are sending ships to frontline. So that is working as intended. So we're losing battle because I think we're attacking with too few ships. So let's change that to... I only have 2 attack, right? So this is definitely the one that is causing problems. Launch size, ship count. Minimum count to consider is 10. Okay, that's too low, right? That's way, way, way too low. Yeah, we shouldn't attack with 10. I feel like we can raise it all the way to 50. I bet that's gonna work better. I feel like. Oh, great, maybe greater or equal to 50. I don't know. Oh, it's already greater or equal. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. I feel like this should solve the attack problem, right? Oh yeah, it's doing better. Oh, we didn't kill him off though. Uh, oh, it was quite close. Okay, this is where we actually need to do the other fix that we did to allow more attack targets, right? Uh, so towards the end, what kind of attack were we using? Overwhelming attack, right? Yeah, we should be using overwhelming attack. So the problem with overwhelming attack is that it can only attack one target. So I think we fixed that last time, but we need to do that again. Oh wait, it's already doing that. Oh wait. It's something different. Let's see why we. Oh my God, it's sending ships all over the place. What is happening? We should definitely split up the target. Hmm. Wasn't able to end the game fast enough. That's an interesting problem to have. I don't know what else we could have done here, I guess. Like, why are there so many ships coming this way? West 8 north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 north. Okay, it's trying to attack this one. But this one is already taken, right? So why are you attacking again? Is there an overlap between who to attack? Oh yeah, there is an overlap. Nothing to do. How do we split this up though? I'm thinking of way to split this up. I'm thinking of adding some randomness to how you decide the target. That's the fastest way to do it, right? Why don't we pick a random target? Just a thought. Why don't we pick a random target? I feel like that's gonna do better. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we do the random thing. Let's see if that helps everybody to like attack a different target. Oh, it still didn't end. Okay. Somehow we ignored the purple guy. We didn't have overwhelming attack. Yeah, we didn't have, so doesn't really matter. It's a separate case, which we'll take a look at it eventually, I think. So we need to actually take over that player's shipyard. Okay, so this one we actually doing good. Let me record it down. Take over that player ship. But I feel like other people are also gonna do this, and it might cause like conflicts with other players. So I'm more hesitant. Okay, it's actually doing pretty well. Actually doing pretty well. Okay. We end the game very, very fast. I think that's the fastest I've seen a game end, to be frank. 312 against the other agents that we wrote earlier. So definitely gonna run an evaluation around here. Hopefully it's gonna be much better than the, I mean, it's gonna reach like perfect score, I think, hopefully. So we fix the attack problem, and we fix the other problem. I can't remember what we fixed. I fixed the Oh wait, we added the frontline priority, right? So I think this tool is gonna do extremely well. Okay, I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Okay, back, and the result is interesting. So we won all the games where the enemy is near or there's no enemy, but when the enemy is far, we're not doing very well. But we did run the enemy far, right? So why are we not doing very well? We didn't even get top 2. I wonder why that's the case. Oh, I think this is a good example. Oh, we didn't occupy the... Okay. And the purple keeps sending ships to attack us, right? So actually we should overtake the purple, right? In this case, I think we could make a strategy here. Let's see. Not here. Definitely one of the attack strategies. I don't know if I should write a new one or add to the existing one. We do have an attack max range, right? I feel like we should make a dedicated rule on dealing with this kind of situation. Think here maybe could have done something like here we have more ships than him, right? So I think we should be able to attack him. Yeah, we should do it, right? Why not? I mean, looks like a no-brainer to me. Of course, the distance has to be smaller. Okay, let's write this logic. Top player and bottom player. Okay, we don't need if else because it could be the same person. Total player count smaller than bottom player. Bottom player should count. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's do. We have the bottom player. Now we can write a logic to attack. Overtake, I guess. Bottom player. Oh wait, why is it like that? Did I type wrong? Oh, I did type wrong. Bottom player, okay. Let's remove this. Remove this. Mean ship to consider. We'll drop this to 30. We don't need all this. We're doing all this. Okay. If bottom player dot ship yards dot length equal to 1 and bottom player's total ship count is smaller than ship yard dot ship count. Yeah. Else. Okay, let's remove the candidate. Remove this logic. Wait, what? Okay, I think this should work. I think this should work. Oh, attack max range. Attack max range. Okay, let's redefine another one. Let's overtake attack max range equals to bar.configuration.size times 0.8. Yeah, should be fine, right? It should be fine, I think. It may be too long, maybe too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think this was 16. So maybe 18 divided by 31 is 58. 58. So 0.6. It's fine. 0.6 is fine. Overtake 0.6. Overtake function. Overwhelm attack. Overtake. Overtake. Okay, let's try. Now it should overtake the attacker. This is the far thing. Main 6 main 3 attack. Wait a sec, why is so who is the attacker? Oh, the purple is the attacker. Oh, okay. I see. I see. E. Um. Oh, okay. It tried to overtake the red even. Wow. And we eventually even won. Wow, that's insane. We actually won. Wait, why didn't it overtake the purple one? Why didn't it overtake the purple one? Huh. Wait, what? Did I write something wrong? Oh, bottom player. Uh, wait, what? This is something strange happening here. At turn 50, we did the attack. But that is not the bottom player. That is not the bottom player. Okay, we're gonna have to figure this one out. Okay, be right back. To take a break. Alright, let's take a look at this thing and figure out why it's doing weird things. It's attacking 24/8, which is this guy. Whereas it should be attacking this guy instead. So I'm just trying to figure out why. So the bottom player is definitely wrong, but why is it wrong? Okay, we're gonna have to debug this. I don't think we need to figure out if we're doing something wrong here. Oh wait, not here. Be here. Here. Okay. Again, it's not doing attacking the top player, not the bottom player. Oh wait, did I pass the top player? Oh no, I think I know why. It passed the top player. Oh my god, I passed in the top player instead of bottom player. Lols. Okay, but it's still doing well. I mean, that's a surprising thing, right? You would think that it's gonna do bad, but it's actually doing pretty well. I mean, maybe my bots are stupid. Oh yeah, this is so much better. This is actually so much better. Let's try to run. I think that's the fastest I've ever seen. Like 282, that's the fastest I've ever seen. It did. So I think this is pretty much the attacker strategy, right? You just pick the person with the least amount of ships. You just attack him, and it's like the game is over. So yeah, pretty much the game is over. I think this is gonna do like way better. But I think we did a lot of changes here, like quite a lot of changes like accumulated here. Yeah, so I would say most of them is attack tuning, right? So we're just being more smart about attacking. Have let's see what we changed. We have frontline, build ship, and overtake attack, right? So these are the main two that we changed. I got a feeling that this is gonna do well in the evaluations. Let's commit this first. We can like, oh yeah, I think I know what to do. Like we can build more and more strategies, and then if the strategy doesn't work, we can just like remove it from our bot, right? Like we don't need to delete code. We just remove the strategy from our bot code, and then it's gonna be fine, right? So actually, we don't have to. If we really like componentize our strategies, make it like plug and play, and then we can just do that. We don't need to roll back our stuff, which is pretty good. Which is a pretty good way of structuring our code. For example, if the overtake attack doesn't work, we can just remove this line, and yeah, same for this one. Okay. So waiting for the evaluation to run. Let's see. 54. I think this is gonna be quite fast because we are defeating them very fast. Right. So it should be quite fast. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Oh no, we actually lost some of them. Oh wow, I didn't expect us to lose. I guess we're now losing to nearby enemies. I think previously we were losing to far enemies. Now that we changed the strategy, we've been losing to nearby strategies, nearby enemies. Oh wow, that's insane. That's pretty interesting. So yeah, we're pretty much winning here all the time. Not actually all the time. Okay, that's a little bit surprising. I thought we would be winning all the time here, but we're not. I guess we were too aggressive in overtaking the enemy shipyard. Yeah, that could be the problem. Oh yeah, we definitely shouldn't overtake the enemy shipyard on the opposite side. So maybe that's something we need to change. Let's see. Why were we taking enemy shipyard on the opposite side? Oh wait, we didn't even add the. We didn't even have the limit. Oh my god, that's so bad. We didn't even have the limit, so it's just gonna attack random. Um, okay, that's bad. That's pretty bad. Well, I thought I put the limit somewhere, but apparently it was not in the code. Overtake attack max range. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had this. Okay, I didn't. Oh yeah, this one. We didn't use this. Okay, let's add this in. Shipyard dot position distance to player shipyard position smaller or equal to max attack range. Yeah, I think this would fix that problem where we're attacking random people. Okay, let's stop the evaluation and redo this. Let's see. On player shipyard. Okay, I guess we can't really refactor this because we need to do the if-else here. Okay. Never mind. Can we compile and rerun this? Should do way better this time. Let's see. Let's close all this random simulation things. See if we got new stuff on the forum. Nothing really. While we're waiting, let's maybe watch the top player, how they are actually winning. Yeah, let's maybe watch this guy. I think this guy is pretty good at what he does. So he's playing against us. This one. Let's see how is he winning. Okay, so he's taking a lot of risk by mining the center. That's something I don't do. So he has a very good start, and then he's taking more risk by going very far. Yeah, he's just basically constantly taking risk. And by this time, he has some superiority, so he decides to build a shipyard. Oh, he also built shipyard in the center. Okay, yeah. I'm not sure what's his strategy. Okay, he's like building shipyards left and right and center. I don't know how he chose to where to build shipyard. Maybe there's a very sophisticated model choosing it. You can see he's placing the shipyard actually on top of a core, which is gonna destroy that core. So I don't think he cares about the core things. I mean, his attack strategy is very, very effective, I think. So that's something to take note of eventually when we reach there. Yeah, let's look at this guy. Also, we can compare his performance against us, right? So by this time, he's already very, very ahead of us, like way ahead of us. I wonder why. Okay, he's also taking a lot of risk by going to the center. We are actually also taking risks, but somehow we're like behind them. I wonder why that's the case. He's sending out like west, north, east, dating south. Okay, so he's sending out stuff like this. Oh, okay, that's something I actually didn't consider. Oh wow, that's a route that I didn't even consider. Yeah, I think that's a bug for on my side. I didn't consider this kind of routes at all. Funny. Now I realize that I'm actually missing out on this kind of routes. Interesting. So when I generate the routes, if the length is 0, I'm returning these ones. Whereas in fact, I should. Oh, okay. Wait, how do I do this? Let me think. How do I do this? All right. I think I know how to do this. Okay, I think I know how to fix this. Okay, let's wait for the evaluation result and we'll fix this. It is definitely a bug fix. Fix loop to have no zero digit. So stuff like this. So the fix for this is actually to push two more combinations. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't fix that. That would actually help us a lot in the early game, I feel like, right? So that could actually be something very useful in the early game. I don't know why I didn't consider that. Maybe made a mistake. Definitely made a mistake there. Okay, it's actually doing worse. Oh my god, I keep adding new stuff and it's keep doing worse. Hmm. It's actually doing worse. I don't know why. Let's try. My god, why is doing worse? Yeah, these are the unexpected side effects of adding new stuff. Yes. It might break the old stuff. So let's see, it's overtaken this one and it's trying to overtake the other one. Wait, what? Oh, I think we shouldn't do this when we are being attacked, right? Uh, yeah, that is a bad move. That is a pretty bad move. Oh, okay, so I know how to fix this. I think there are two things that are wrong here. So firstly, we should send out all the ships. We should send out all the ships. Hmm. So we definitely have more than 30, but we could afford to. Ah, okay. Uh, I guess we'll define another variable called ships left behind equals to 3. I guess we'll leave 3 ships behind. And then we'll do this here, and then we'll do this here, so that it sends out almost everyone. And then the other thing is we cannot do this attack while we're being attacked. So, oh my god, I'm tuning a lot of things right now. So it should be lower priority than defense. So I honestly I should have broken down the defense to different levels, but I think it works fine for now. I don't see a real need yet to break it down. Okay, it's doing pretty well. Okay. This one is doing. Okay, let's run a few rounds. I don't want to make the same mistake like running evaluation too early and then like nothing works. Maybe let's just run like each one of them once at least to get understanding of whether we're doing it correctly. Okay, this one is fine. Run a near. Or maybe we could run the evaluation for one round. Oh, that's actually a very good idea. I should do that. Why didn't I think of that? I could just run the evaluation for one round. and then see if it wins, right? Or maybe one round is too short, too small of a sample size. I think a quick evaluation would be 3 rounds. Yeah, this is better. Just run 3 rounds, and then if it works, and then I'll run 10 rounds. So that it saves us a bit of time when bad things happen. Let's see. Eval 3. Eval underscore 3. Eval 3 play. Okay. Like this. Okay. Let's do this, and this should take much faster for us to get a basic understanding of whether this is something really bad or it's promising, right? So that we don't waste time waiting for the final evaluation results. I think this one is gonna run very fast. Actually, we could even print out individually. Yeah. Okay, that one is taking a bit longer. Okay. It's not doing as well as I expected it to be. So there's still something wrong. Okay. At least we know there's something wrong. So all of them didn't win all the games, which is concerning. Even though the sample size is very small, so we might need to investigate further. This one we won. I think if you run it 3 times, we'll get one bad round, hopefully. Okay, this is a good example of one we didn't win. Let's see. We got control of 2, but the other player was attacking us, and we actually wasted quite a lot of time going back and forth. But eventually, we took over. But that was a bit too late, I think. Yeah, so it's trying to attack too many times. Let's see how many times did it attack. I think this is the first attack. Oh yeah, let me try again. So we did a swap, which already cost us some time. And then we did the attack. And then this guy is like taking over. when we did the attack again. Oh, this one is just the fallback, going back to it. Okay. Hmm. We were quite close to winning actually at the end. Oh, but we didn't use the overwhelm thing, I guess. That could have slowed us down a little bit. Wait, towards the end, why are we not attacking? Oh, okay. That's interesting. We weren't attacking towards the end. Yeah, we stopped attacking. And it went into the peaceful mining mode. We went into the peaceful mining mode at turn 335. Hmm. Why did it go into? Let me check. Did I do something wrong here? Okay, total shipyard count is greater than 18. Check. Total ship count is greater than 8. Check. So it went into peaceful mining. But actually, now that our attack is better, we actually didn't have to care too much about this, right? So yeah, I feel like with more attack, we could tune this a little bit more. Actually, we don't need this. This is just not useful at all. That's fine. That was not useful at all because we tuned our attack already, so we didn't need that. Our attack at in the late game is much better now. Yeah, so this one we won. Okay, this one we lost actually. Okay, let's take a look at why we lost. For the oh wow. Okay. Sending to someone that has less, but it wasn't able to uh, kill. Okay. That is quite interesting. The red just took over. Okay. That was a pretty bad move. That was a very bad move. So his ship count is low, but his potential ship count is higher. So we need to be mindful of that. So potential ship count is less. I think that should fix the problem. It's also like less risk taking. Again, have to balance. It's too. At least this is not taking that much risk. Okay, looks fine. Let's run the eval tree. My God, we I think this one is too much changes already. I don't really like this. I think we're tuning too many things at the same time. Um, yeah, I don't really like this, but hopefully it's gonna work out. If it doesn't work out, then we might have just wasted like 3 hours of our time tuning all these random things. Right, so hopefully it's worth it. I'm surprised that our old agent was holding up. I don't know why. Actually, I have no idea why our old agent is so good. It was not supposed to be that good. Maybe it's just a random noise. Who knows? Yeah. Oh yeah, this one. Okay, it passed all three. Let's run a full evaluation. I feel like this is gonna work. I got a feeling that this is gonna work. So we're gonna make it a man commit because we didn't really do much else. We just fixed some issues with the implementation of those two strategies. At least the side benefit of these two strategy is that we can end the game much faster. So our evaluation runs are like much faster. The feedback loop is much faster. So I guess that's a additional benefit of being an attacker instead of defending. So okay. It weighs core to the unclaimed center, promoting travel colonization battle. Don't you agree this is better than pure random? It weighs core to the unclaimed center, promoting travel colonization and battle. Don't you agree this is better than pure random? I don't know if I don't know. I mean, but at least it should be consistent, right? If the rule says it's random, then it should be random. But if um, yeah, it makes the game more interesting and some allows certain strategies. I'm just making a comment on the inconsistency between the rule and the actual implementation. Okay. Okay. let's see. Okay, it's taking about 1 minute each, which is fine. Just need to wait for 3 minutes before all of them finish. Nice. So I think the new evaluation strategy is better. I mean, the new thing is better. I don't know if I can run them in parallel. Ah, that's interesting. I should have run them in parallel, right? Why didn't I run them in parallel? Oh my god. I'm so stupid. Why didn't I run them in parallel? Now I feel stupid. I gotta try it, right? I think I definitely need to run eval in parallel. Yeah, I think I have enough CPU power to run them in parallel. Why am I not doing it? That's super weird. Okay, next time we'll try to do it in parallel. I think I didn't run previous games in parallel because I didn't have enough CPU power. But now for this game, I feel like it's okay. Because it's not multi-core, right? It's single core, so you kind of need to take advantage of that. I mean, I'm streaming, so that might have slowed things down a little bit. Um, I actually also have other computers at my disposal, which I could run simultaneously, I guess. Just quite hassle. I don't want to make changes in parallel because like one change might be bad, one change might be good. If you lump them together, you don't know which one is actually working, which one is not working. So kind of have to do them one by one, establish baselines, and move and make the baseline better and better. So the steady way is the way to go. Okay, the last one is taking a little bit longer. 2 minutes. I think it's still better than the previous agents that took like 4 minutes to finish 10 episodes. Uh, okay. Hmm. This is interesting. We're doing okay, but the near one is not doing that well. Ah, man. I really wish it was 30, then I don't need to check again. I could just submit this. I mean, I'm gonna end this stream pretty soon, so let's hope that I fix this very fast. I don't know. I might just, submit this to Kaggle for evaluation, like, and leave it later. I mean, so far, so good. I'm not seeing anything like particularly worrying. I'm ending the game very fast, which is good, right? I feel like. Yeah, even if I'm losing like early, like like in this case, we're kind of losing early game, right? But we're still winning like overall. Like I don't know, could be just a noise in statistics. Could be a noise. Could be some kind of unfortunate situation happening. Uh, yeah, we're really winning like super hard, right? So I think we should just take this as the baseline, as the next step, right? Well, let's mark this. Let's save this log. So we'll save this log. Uh, And then this will become our new baseline. And we'll submit this to Kaggle. I think previously we were losing on Kaggle against other players, mainly because we're expanding out we're building shipyards too fast, right? So I think I already addressed that in this commit 2 hours ago. So we addressed this and then we added new stuff like to attack other people. So I think this is a okay change to make. To make 2 changes. I think both of them have their own merits. So I think I'm just gonna lump them together and submit it. I'm not gonna bother like splitting them out one by one and submitting one of them. Okay, so this is our latest code. I'm gonna submit the agent. And I think I will investigate why the near one lost tomorrow or something like that. Maybe later today. I don't know. But I'm gonna submit because I think the stream is getting too long. I don't want to drag the stream for like a very long hour. Yeah, so we tune this defense to become risk adverse, and then we added 2 new strategies. Okay. Make submission. I really hope this is gonna do better than my old one because like all my previous attempts are just like making things worse. Right? Like I don't know why this one particularly did so well, and all my other attempts are just like bad. I mean, this one is okay, but later it's just becoming worse and worse. Don't be too scared. The start also did very poorly. That didn't work at all. Let's see if this passed the validation. I think it should pass the validation. If it does, then yes, that's the end of today's stream. Let's check out the discussion. Okay, nobody replied. Sure. Yeah, nothing here. Actually, I'm quite curious on the validation. Like these are very aggressive attackers, so I'm quite curious on how the validation turned out. Maybe it actually could have a chance of airing out. Like there's some weird logic going on, and it just cannot find something. Yeah, it'll be quite interesting to watch like how they play against each other. I guess I could run it locally as well. But Kaggle is already running it, so might as well just watch it on Kaggle. Oh, it's really slow though. Huh. Can't believe that took more than 2 minutes to... Oh, maybe it's running Docker and takes some time to start. Could be, could be. Okay, it passed the validation. Let's watch the validation. I'm very curious on how it plays against each other. It's just gonna constantly swap bases, I guess. Yeah, it's constantly swapping bases, right? Oh, it's not actually constant swapping bases. But it's like doing equally good, right? I guess. And nobody is actually losing super hard. Yeah, it's doing pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting to watch this play out. And somehow the top left player also wins. I don't know why, but that's interesting as well. Okay, I guess that's the end of today's stream. Thank you all for watching. Guess I'll see you